Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Internet City. These guys did do a second video reacting to More Pars. Mind you, though, More Pars is mostly... There's a few videos sprinkled in there that aren't directly about Australian animals. Every now and then he talks about an animal from around the world that is either poisonous or just ridiculous in some way. I do call this Australian reacts to Americans reacting to Australia because primarily the animals are More Pars is Australian, and primarily his videos are about Australian animals in some way, shape or another, or even the environment, because over here we even have fucking plants that will kill you. Or by proxy, I should say, by proxy, because they will put you in that much fucking pain, you will Control Alt Delete and end task on life. So we are back with them because these guys were funny. I like these guys a lot, actually. From that previous video, their reactions are fantastic, and I love watching them try and like figure shit out about the animals. It was really funny. So, Internet City, if you guys do see this, or if you guys have watched the previous video, thank you for making these videos. I hope to God you make more. I really enjoy watching your content. As always, I'm going to say at the start of the video, go check out the original video. Link is in the description down below. Go give these guys some love. Give them a like. Give them a subscribe. Do the same for me while you're at it. Why not? I'll say this again at the end of the video just to reinstate it, because... do watch their original content. Don't just use me as a proxy watch. Actually support these guys as well. They are fantastic and I love them. So let's get into it. Australian reacting to Americans reacting to Australia, part 2.
Introducing Acrophila alta.
Otherwise known as the stick bug.
We reacted to more parts. Y'all loved it when we did it last time, so we're back.
Earlier just found a
we fucking did.
record-breaking insect. But
stick
before
bug.
I show it to you, how the
He's just a good little boy.
finding new bugs? You see, Australia is home to an estimated 200,000 species of insect, which is
estimated. Yeah, that's alright. And we keep finding more.
Come on,
so we got more than that 200,000
especially when you
estimate.
consider the only place you're going to find more bugs than that is by counting the fucking roach population in Asmongold's walls.
Oh!
Look, he's not the roach king for no fucking reason, okay?
Now, the scary
clip still gets the
part of this is that out of that 200k, we've only actually identified 62,000.
Yeah, there you go.
Meaning that we have no
60,000.
idea what nearly 3/4 of the bugs in the country actually fucking do.
Wait, pause it. So
Yep.
that means you're wrong. That means there's 200,000 species, but they only know about 64,000 of them. See, this is what I don't understand about science. How you know?
Hey, we got the same headphones.
And not know what they are.
We got the same headphones, big boy. Get fly.
They're like, oh, that's something.
Best Buy.
But that's what I'm saying. That's not how can you have that many that's not classified and not know that you might have seen?
Okay, so there is actually a valid reason as to why we don't know what the majority of our insects and bugs and shit actually are and what they do. Most people, I'm not going to say everybody because that's not true. Alice Springs is a desert town. It's in the middle of buttfuck nowhere. Yeah, I'll pull up a map of Alice Springs for you guys. Alice Springs is a desert town in the middle of buttfuck nowhere. Smack bang, basically in the middle of Australia. That is fucking pure desert. See those green areas? That's the coastline. That's where there's greenery. That's where there's forestry. All that kind of stuff. These sort of lightly darker areas. These dark areas here. I should just say dark because that's what desert part is area. I think these are like rocky, semi-desert areas. Most people live on this side of Australia. A lot of people live here, a lot of people live up here. A lot of people live down here. Not that many people live here. It's not very big. It's like 4 hours from one end to the other. I do want to take my motorbike over there one day. Where Alice Springs is, though, it's just fucking desert. There's nothing. They're in the middle of buttfuck nowhere. But you see how much of this fucking place there is that is desert. That most of this is where what we don't know is probably going to be. Either that or because the forestry hides so much shit. It could be in here. I don't know with 100% certainty. I'm not a fucking... What do they call somebody that studies insects? Insect study name. I'm not an entomologist.
He'd be seeing the same bug or...
Well, I think that's how they know it's not classified. Because, like, they can see the bug and it's not in their record. So it's like, yeah. And they just keep adding because they double, like, examining and stuff like that.
Okay.
Yeah. They capture one link there.
And so it should come as no surprise that while exploring Australia's dense rainforests, two scientists discovered a new record holder for the largest insect in the land down under, and it's a fucking stick bug.
A stick? Oh, okay.
Introducing Acrophila alta, and coming in at a full 40
He's just a good boy.
And
He's just a good boy.
in weight. I don't think that qualifies.
He's just a good boy. Look at him. He's just a good boy.
That's not a bug, bro. That's whatever.
Oh, he wouldn't hurt a fly. He's a good boy.
That comes after insect. Yeah. That's exactly what.
That's a branch.
Reptile.
That is a whole branch,
It's
bro.
a stick insect anymore. That's fucking Groot. Australia's very own Erd tree avatar was discovered in Queensland. Because of course it fucking was.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
despite
Queensland
being
is
enough
Australia's Caleb.
to make any man jealous, it's actually completely harmless.
That's
However,
good.
given how many
Thank
oversized
the
bugs
Lord.
we already
Thank the
have,
Lord.
if we find any more, I think they're going to send the fucking Helldivers.
Might as well,
Thank
bro.
the
Fucking-
Lord.
Gonna
Australia
have to.
doesn't just have snakes and spiders.
Yeah, we got a bit
Has
more than that.
a tiger. Well,
The Tasmania
China.
tiger.
Introducing the thylacine, better known as the Tassie tiger. As the name suggests,
okay.
native
Isn't
to
it
my home
extinct?
state of Tasmania. This
It's
tiny
extinct.
little island off Australia's south coast. No, that is not New Zealand. They have hobbits, not tigers. Tiger isn't entirely correct. You see, the thylacine isn't a cat on steroids. You see, this bad boy is the largest carnivorous marsupial on the planet.
Yep.
Despite the kangaroo coming in at 7 foot
Despite
tall
how he
and
looks, he's a
throwing kicks like
marsupial.
Chun-Li, they are herbivores, and everything else with a pouch that eats meat is about the size of a chihuahua, making this 1.3 meter, 20 kilo kangaroo dog with a
Dang,
tight
it looks so weird.
Yeah.
Why did I
first
pause
sign
that?
up.
It's
the
cute, though.
only marsupial apex
But I'm pretty
predator.
sure
See,
the
these things were
Tassie
ambush
tiger's
hunters,
extinct,
using
though, weren't
stealth
they?
and speed to silently take down
It
their
looked
prey
like
like
it
they're
can
playing
move, though.
Assassin's Creed. On top of being a fully qualified Spec Ops agent, these things had a mouth on them to rival Kirby.
Holy shit, that's a wide
Yeah,
jaw.
they look like they can move like you.
But they
What else
dead.
that mouth do, though? Good enough.
Capable of
extinct
opening
animal, I
their
should
jaw
kill
a full 80 fucking
Holy
degrees, which is
shit.
absolutely
That was
terrifying.
Oh my God.
And really cool. There's just one small problem.
They're
You
extinct.
may have picked up on me talking mostly in the past tense, and that all of this footage is in black and white. That's because we don't have a tiger.
You welcome.
We had one. Unfortunately, the
Yeah.
thylacine...
That's not something to be.
I had to do it for my people.
No.
Put y'all on my back. Understand
I
me?
think the people rock with the Tasmanians.
No, the
Brother.
fuck you wouldn't. No, the fuck
They
you
was
The
on
people
brink
will
of
support bringing that
Bro,
motherfucker back to
if
life.
something
Goddamn.
open his mouth 80 degrees, that means it could bite your head off in one bite.
I mean, you
I mean, he ain't wrong.
Y'all
driven to
welcome.
extinction in the late 1980s.
Late 19,
By what
you went-
exactly?
So you was around.
I went back
People.
down.
Fucking humans. Humanity.
Okay.
We fucked it.
British.
Yep.
You see, when the Brits, did their thing and decided Tasmania was their house now, actually,
They
they
offered it,
brought
we're
with them
taking your
livestock,
property.
namely sheep and cattle, which was a fucking blessing to the Tassie tiger,
Yeah.
which rapidly
Carry
added
them
these
up.
Yep.
walking meatballs with the survival instincts of a wet sock to their meal plan.
Free real estate.
The colonists did not take
100%.
kindly to the thylacine taking their livestock
yeah, of
without a
course.
license in it,
course.
so they placed bounties on their heads. Never mind that these things never attacked humans.
You know what, bro? It's time
That's
for us to
because
be
the
honest,
British
bro.
are
Be honest
fucking
about them breakers.
cunts.
Y'all have ruined everything.
Literally.
Even though we were literally
let's
originally a
really
British
talk
colony,
outside of them,
and
Asian
until we became
conquerors,
independent, we
y'all
were just
are-
a fucking colony full of
most
prisoners.
demonic.
Bro, y'all picked up people from Africa.
We're just gonna
brought them
ignore
in,
that
yes,
for
they
a moment
did.
there.
Yep.
Know what I'm saying? Y'all pillaged
So we can call the
and
British a
murdered
cunt.
and brought sickness and almost wiped out the Native Americans. Know what I'm saying?
Y'all done went to Tasmania and wiped out the Tasmanian tiger.
Y'all was all out. Well, I did that, but y'all was all out here for that conquest, bro. You know what I'm saying? I did the Tasmanian because I did that as a favor. I'm sorry I put that off on y'all, but everything else y'all fought for real.
Humans
Big boy,
and
I swear to
very
God.
rarely took their livestock. No, they were an inconvenience.
My brain just thought of the most generic, easiest fucking thing to think of the moment I saw him eating watermelon. I never even knew that was a fucking stereotype until I watched Gabriel Iglesias make a racist gift basket for one of his friends. What the fuck? I fucking love watermelon. I'm white as shit. Actually want to go buy a watermelon now. Fuck. I'm gonna buy a watermelon after this. Fuck y'all.
And so they were hunted down, one by one by one,
Not even keeping
for
track of the numbers
70 fucking years. Until
70 years!
September 7th,
Oh.
1936, when the last thylacine, Benjamin, died cold and alone in a cage at the Hobart Zoo. Usually I'd end these with a joke, but the fact that we
That really
wiped his
sucks for
entire
her.
bloodline and turned him into a fucking rug
Oh.
isn't that funny.
Oh. Why
Yeah.
you had to say it like
I
that?
agree.
Why you so that bad?
But you want to know the craziest part about that?
Oh. What?
And also the reason
What's the
why I was,
craziest
like,
part
making
about that,
jokes,
my guy?
They're actually working to bring them back. So
How the hell are we doing that?
Cloning. So there's
Cloning and gene
actual,
splicing, essentially.
Cloning experiments and cloning talks about.
I see. I want them to bring them back. They never attacked people. So I am with you, Glasses Man. I don't know either of these guys' names. Okay. So I'm going to call him Glasses Man or Big Boy. The other guy's going to be Hat Man. Okay. Also, you are rocking that fucking beard, Glasses Man. You fucking go. I don't know about the goatee. I don't know about the bum fluff on your chin there, Hat Man. Suits you, but I don't know how I feel about it. But it suits you. We, as a country, should be the ones responsible for bringing them back, to be honest. They were completely eradicated from our country. We should be the ones bringing them back. We have a responsibility to our country to bring those things back to us. Plus, like you said, they never attacked humans. They were only hunted down because they were killing and eating the livestock. And it's like, what do you expect this fucking animal to do? You literally just basically handed it a fucking all-you-can-eat buffet. Because those sheep, they literally do have survival instincts of a fucking wet sock. Like, honestly, come on.
About bringing back certain extinct animals. Yeah.
Australia has a straight up Pokemon.
Oh, look at you little
the
bitty.
brush-tailed possum. More specifically, the golden brush-tailed possum.
Now,
They're
I ain't
angry,
seen
but
that
they're
dig
so
into our
cute.
yard.
Come on,
Okay,
come on.
all right. Hey, come on in here. I got a new
The
pet,
land
bro.
down under, and one of
Satan
the rare
Zoo.
examples of an Australian
No,
animal
you
that is
wouldn't.
expressly
No, you
designed.
wouldn't.
Now, we're
No,
God's
you
bait
wouldn't.
testing
You right.
ground.
You lying to these. You don't like animals.
You right. You absolutely
Nah,
right.
you trying to be so
Yeah.
relatable to these
Here you go,
people.
bro. Here you go. Just smack me with it, bro. Just come on. Just come on. Yeah. I lied. That's all right. Yeah, my fault.
Brother, get the fucking tortilla and fucking whack that bitch.
One could DoorDash you straight to
They
heaven.
look so much better
He said
than the
brushtail
ones-
is one of
Yeah.
a grand total of 23 species of Australian possum.
We have a lot of possums.
Despite the name, share absolutely no relation to the red-blooded American opossum. These
Okay.
adorable little
Makes
marsupials come in all shapes and sizes, from the ringtail possum to the sugar
The thoughts
glider.
head empty.
Oh,
and
that's a
to our
possum?
Yeah, so Mort was a possum.
Ah,
Yeah, Mort was
okay.
a possum,
Okay.
yeah.
Protagonist here, the golden brushtail, which is really just a common
adorable.
brushtail possum with a rare genetic mutation called leucism that causes them to lose the pigment in their skin. So
albino.
basically,
Hey, you saw that crocodile?
He's an albino.
All right, so look, I'm gonna tell you.
Possum,
he ate
basically.
us.
He ate us.
He hate us.
He hated us.
Yeah.
That crocodile.
Yeah. That's like Nate's one specifically bred pet. He bred that motherfucker to hate the blacks.
No. Nate.
Brother, I knew that was going there. God damn it, Hat Man. What the fuck?
Nate has a Doberman pinscher.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
I could have swore.
No, you
Nate
ain't-
was
you
out
ain't
there.
see-
Ah, get him, boy.
You ain't see that creamy Doberman pinscher that be shitting in our front yard? Yeah, I be hiding in my bathroom.
For sure. So you're Nate.
I know you gonna hear that. But nah,
It's a
what I,
fish.
was gonna say was, damn, you forgot. I done forgot you and this fucking.
My fault. I just
tiny Pokemon. Coming in at around 4.5 kilos and 40 centimeters in
Oh,
length,
okay.
these tree-dwelling
He's not
marsupials
huge.
are nocturnal and primarily herbivores, mainly consisting on a diet of leaves and fruit.
So they
And
feel-
for
Yep.
acute points, as marsupials, yes, they carry around their babies in a little pouch like their roided-out cousin the kangaroo. However, come
love
on,
that
thing is
clip
from
of
Australia,
him
you
fighting
didn't
to the
really
fucking fence.
think these bad boys would be squeaky clean, did ya? You see, they aren't entirely herbivores. Sure, they love a good salad. They will also quite happily raid a bird's nest and turn Tweety's kids into a 3-egg omelette. Roadkill? Sounds like a fine steak dinner to me.
And
Love
just because
trees
it's not a
too.
venomous
I want a
predator
steak dinner.
doesn't mean it can't take your fucking finger off. And the cherry on top, Aussie Pikachu here doesn't go Pika Pika. No, you see,
Let's hear
down
it.
under
Doesn't
doesn't
he,
like
like,
Pokemon
screech?
trainers. Because when you step into the tall grass out here, you hear this absolute fucking demon.
Yeah.
Australia.
Oh, I wouldn't know
That
what
instills
that
fear.
was.
Boy,
Shit
That
myself.
instills some fucking fear.
we get more reasons why I'm never visiting Mully. Mully, you're gonna see this. I love you, buddy. I do. I really do.
Not enough to come to Australia is what he's saying.
Man, Mully was like, I might, you want to see a Rue? It's one in my front yard, yeah.
Molly, just kicking the shit out your tires, huh?
Yeah. Out of that beautiful RDR8.
This spider can remove your limbs.
Oh, necrosis
But
spider.
how?
Isn't it the
Introducing
one that causes
brown recluse,
necrosis?
native to the United States of America, and a prime
came
example
over
of
here.
don't judge a book by its cover. Because despite only coming in at a huge 2 centimeters in length and rocking the spider
That was that bitch. That was
That's for the body, not the
Saw
legs.
a brown Ricky.
that
Don't
big,
say that.
That big ass
Don't say
spider that was fucking jipping and
The
jiving
brown
down that
recluse.
shit.
That's
You saw it, see?
a US spider.
equivalent of default
Fucking
character
glad it is.
customization. This little is a
Default
level
character
500
customization.
rot build that gives Melania a run for her money.
Oh, man,
You see,
that's
a
lot.
bite from a recluse starts in the most American way possible, with you accidentally stepping foot onto his private property, causing him to exercise his Second Amendment rights. But considering a spider can't really hold a gun, he's going to settle on biting your ass. Now, that initial
Yep.
bite's pretty painless. You smack him away, all's well.
And then they get bad.
There
from
is
that.
just one
Now my
small
skin
problem.
crawling air. Oh,
Congratulations, you are
Skull
now the
rot.
proud owner of necrotic venom coursing through your veins,
Oh,
which at
God.
first does nothing. You walk back to your house, the bite starts to sting a little more. You feel sick. The wound swells.
Yep.
Blood vessels around the bite burst, turning it a deep red. Over the next few days, that colour shifts from red to purple to black. as the venom literally destroys and kills the surrounding tissue in a process called necrosis. This causes the skin
looking
to
that up.
literally
Y'all can get
rot
fucked.
and
You guys can fucking check that yourself.
Oh my god! Get it
Warning.
away!
It's
nasty.
We're
disgusting.
moving this desk. We're getting all
I
back
ain't gonna
there.
lie, bro. Now I'm about to go capture 5 brown recluse spiders, put them in their like habitat, and then I'm gonna keep them in my truck with all my gorillas.
Yeah.
And then when I go to take over a small country, I'm gonna release the spiders into like the capital, right? While the gorillas take care of their army.
Okay.
all off of your
That's fair.
body. And if you don't catch
That
it
is
in
fair.
time, that rot's gonna spread.
Oh, yeah.
If you're lucky, it'll only make you violently ill and leave permanent scarring.
Violently ill is
If you're unlucky, it just keeps spreading
Until you're done.
and venom starts to
you're
destroy
done.
your blood cells and shut your organs down. Now, there's kind of only one solution to that, but you weren't using that arm anyway, right?
Oh!
Bro, the craziest part, bro, spiders will bite you in your sleep.
No, it's the left
Dang,
arm.
what is
What
that?
the fuck?
And it's a spider, bro. Spiders will bite you in your sleep. Dang, what
Oh, the fuck was that noise?
is that? And it's a spider bite, and you
Yeah,
never
you
know.
ain't even know it, bruh.
Yeah, bro.
That's crazy. Oh, you know, remember the plant from last video with the thorns and stuff? So
Yep.
we missed a part in the video where he was gonna tell us that somebody wiped their butt with that.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, they did too. Somebody wiped his fucking asshole with that. Yeah, let's just say, it's safe to say, he couldn't shit, sit, or walk straight for a while.
Somebody wiped their butt with that.
Nah, I'm good.
Nuts, bro.
Bro,
Jesus.
it had
This
hurt
thing-
forever.
It had, yeah, it hurt forever.
If you see this thing T-pose, run!
Okay.
Introducing the Anteater, a goofy little creature native to
Mama
Brazil.
grew up.
And to understand why the
love
absolute
that meme.
stance on this bad boy is a threat to your health, you're going to have to understand a little about his
done moved
lifestyle
out Australia
first.
for a couple
Now listen,
videos.
Well, I mean, he
know
consumes
this may
ants.
come as a shock to you, but the Anteater eats ants.
Right.
And weighing in at 40 kilos and
Dang,
1.8 meters
bigger than
in
you
length,
thought.
he needs to consume upwards of 40,000 ants per day. Now,
Yep.
in order to help him hit his bulking goals, the Anteater has a mystery mouse tool
His
stored
bulking
inside
goals?
that Excel sniffer.
Before you, hey, remember that?
Do it for you, Kermit.
60 centimeter long tongue.
Hey, what that tongue do though?
Ladies.
Lady.
Hey, yo. You ain't wrong, though. What that tongue do? I'm kidding. Fucking Jesus.
These ladies.
I should have seen that one coming.
Designed to snake its way down an ant colony's tunnel network, smash into their living room, and abduct the entire
know them ants
cast
be
of Bug's life
screaming.
and convert them into a high-calorie meal. However, what that tongue do only goes so far, as an ant colony
Yo,
can
even he
extend
said it.
up to 4 meters underground, and termites live in high-rises, which means our boy here is going to have to do a little excavation to get to the goods. But last I checked, an anteater can't go down to Bunnings and buy a shovel.
Right.
So how does he dig? Oh, that's simple. With the combat knives he has for claws.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, anteaters are permanently cosplaying Freddy
them things will
Krueger
mess you
with a
up,
set
boy.
of 4-inch claws, which, proving the effectiveness
my
of a few
fucking
inches,
God, I forgot
can
how big that
crack
claws were.
through fucking concrete.
Wow.
Now, these work
Yeah,
great
they
for
can.
digging, but they are also more than capable of flatlining you. When threatened, the anteater will rear up into a defensive T-pose. This is your sign, if you are smart, to turn around and fuck all the way off.
He getting ready to.
Well, I gotta see how his elbows move. If he got bad elbows,
right. Don't let him catch it. Don't let
That's
him
what you
catch
say,
it.
motherfucker, but he'll just
Yeah, I
fucking
gonna see
scratch
how
the
many
shit out of your
enemies
shin and knock you
I
to the
don't think they
ground.
slow
but like a kick, if a kick coming from me,
Thing
bro,
will
that's
fucking
Mach
go
20.
after your
You
legs,
better
mate.
be coming while he's standing still.
It's Mach 20. I'm not clothes on. Actually,
If, however, you were, say, some dumbass trophy hunter who really felt the need to try and stab an animal for no reason other than ego, the anteater will swipe at you with those claws, which are at the perfect height to nail you in a thigh. slip through your flesh like butter, and
Yep.
sever your femoral artery.
Causing you to bleed out in 2 minutes
my
while the
leg.
anteater watches you go meet your ancestors.
Can you imagine having to explain to your
gonna walk
ancestors
away.
who felled woolly mammoths you got your packed up by the most unserious creature on the planet hitting a T-pose?
Yeah.
Crazy part, speaking of that-
Dominance
He is
is
an Elden Ring player, by the way.
Speaking of that, there is a hunter. I think he was
Hunter.
in South America, one of those countries, right? One of those countries down in it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He was hunting. I think it was water buffalo,
Right.
Some with horns,
Yeah.
right?
right.
I wouldn't have laughed.
Oh. He tried to shoot. The shot didn't do what it's supposed to do.
Through the chest.
Before I
The
fucking
water
nailed him.
buffalo horn?
Yep, whatever.
Oh.
Did not make it.
Oh.
The crazy part, everyone is dragging him. Like, that's what you get, da 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 da. The post that keeps going viral, it was an honorable way to go in battle.
Huh? Huh?
That water buffalo ain't do you nothing. Like me,
Yeah.
I love hunting. You know what I'm hunting? I'm hunting hogs.
Yeah.
I might hunt deer, you know what I'm saying? Because in some places deer are a nuisance. But I'm a hog hunter. Put a hog down. 6'5" cream up through that cranium.
Yeah.
You
I like
going,
that.
you going,
I
you
like that.
going hunt something that's just living his life.
Get drunk.
Dolphins get drunk.
I'm telling you
But
this.
why? Well, you see, the dolphin is by far and away the smartest animal in the ocean. In fact,
Well, yeah, it
they're
uses
actually the
20% of
second
its brain
smartest
versus
thing on
our
the planet,
10%.
just behind you and me. This means they are smart enough to understand that the ideal way to spend your night is more plastered than Chad and Max on your average Cold Ones episode. Shut up! There is
They be
just
getting
one
toasted up
problem. Last I checked, there's no bottle-o in Bikini Bottom. So how does a dolphin get fired for all? Simple. They abuse pufferfish. You see, due to the lack of underwater alcohol, dolphins need to find other ways to get their fix, which is where
Man,
SpongeBob
dolphins-
drives
Oh, that's
the
right.
dolphins.
Yeah, they
You
use
see,
them as like
pufferfish
fucking.
contain this really cool and
As a drug.
totally not dangerous substance called tetrodotoxin.
They use them to
What
get high.
is tetrodotoxin? You know, it's only one of the most potent natural neurotoxins on the fucking
And they just
planet.
taking it.
This
Face.
will freeze your heart and lungs in under an hour with a tiny dose. And it's the reason why cooking a pufferfish requires a dexterity check so you don't, hit the poison gland and get yourself deleted.
I'm not
Yep.
gonna
Wouldn't
lie.
even try.
Bro, I see people who like, oh yeah, I'm gonna eat puffer. I wouldn't attempt eating
Wouldn't
a
at all.
pufferfish.
At
What was
all.
that?
I don't care
What?
who's trained.
You
they
see
might
people
make a
who say they're
mistake.
gonna eat puffer.
Bro, he could have.
Hey, yo, Puffer, if this video fucking gets on your
Just like
feed,
they
I'd be
say with
scared, bro.
helicopters, It's basically like you taking a whole jar of white marbles with one black marble in there. Eventually, somebody's gonna eat that black marble. That black marble gotta come out of there. That's what they say about helicopter rides.
Huh?
I saw it from a military guy. I said that's scary.
So
Meaning,
at some
meaning
point in
at some
time-
point, a helicopter's gonna.
They-
They say that for people that constantly ride helicopters. At some point, you're gonna pull that black marble out.
want-
Meaning,
You want to crazy?
it's gonna crash.
No, yeah, 100%. It always will.
Wait, that might be your first time.
There's no guarantee that
that
nothing
pilot-
is
that
that it'll
pilot's
ever
been
not
flying.
crash.
So at any given time, it's his black
Yeah.
marble, not yours.
That's crazy.
Now, puffers carry this as a defense mechanism as poison accumulates in their
Evolution
organs
type
and
shit.
skin. Why is that important? Well, you see, I
Because they
kinda
get high
lie.
off of it.
Dolphins don't get drunk. They get high on neurotoxin.
Yep.
Pods of dolphins will bully pufferfish until they inflate, then partake in a literal puff
Bro, they
puff
some
puff.
demons, dude.
By lightly squeezing the puffer in their mouth, they receive a small dose of neurotoxin, which has a narcotic effect, allowing Flipper here to trip balls before passing the unhappy basketball onto the next submarine stoner.
And they just
Flipper and friends
get
saw
And they
the
fucking
deadliest neurotoxin
absolutely
on
go
the planet.
fucking ham for
and said,
these guys.
"Fuck it, let me try some of that."
That's insane.
That's crazy.
Bro, that's why you don't be, bro. Dolphins.
But if
I
we
learned that
do
dolphins
it, we
are
get
the original
fucking
gangbangers
all set
in
forward.
every sense of the word.
Yeah.
I'm good, bro.
Most snails aren't scary, except for this one.
Okay. What the-
This one's
Oh
Australian.
no, not that one.
Of course, it's Australian. Of course.
Introducing the
VVS
cone
again,
snail, an
fucking
aquatic
hat.
mollusk native to the land down
The
under.
fucking bucket
And that
hat,
seems
that's
to
great.
be the
That's
requirement
perfect.
when sharing your postcode with a
long as I got salt. Now I'm about to keep a pack of salt with
Does
me.
that even work on that kind?
It work on all of them.
They in salt water.
It's like diluted and shit.
Yeah, brother, he's a legendary. He's immune to salt.
Kangaroo. You guessed it. It can quite easily cause your neck snap to be in a coffin. And the way it can achieve it is this bad boy
Isn't that the
right
cone
here.
snail?
You see, despite most snails having a
Is that what it's
reputation for being slow goobers that get folded by a salt shaker, the cone snail is a highly effective ambush
cone
predator.
snail, I was right.
And you may be wondering, how the fuck does a creature that moves slower than the GTA 6 development cycle hunt anything? Well, that's simple. It has a
Love how he called out
grappling
GTA
hook.
6.
That's right, Gary's murderous little cousin here is a roadhog mate.
Yep.
And he hunts by slowly but surely stalking
Tricking
up on
you,
his
luring
prey
you,
until
yep.
he's
That's
just
good
within
energy drink.
range, and then bang! The cone snail does a quarter circle input, spitting out a tooth harpoon at 90 kilometers an hour. This harpoon
nearly 60
then
miles,
nails
boys.
its prey, allowing them to reel it in like he's playing Scorpion.
I don't think y'all understand them hooks with the that's like that where when you stick it in something it gets stuck. I got
Yeah, they have the
little
reverse
hook
bob so
from
you
a
can't pull
fishing
it out.
rod stuck in my shirt, Aaron. Just one. It took me 15 minutes to get it. I was like, bro, this shit really work. It really, like, it wasn't as easy as just ripping it off the shirt. I'm like, damn. So imagine that.
56 miles an hour?
Yeah, at 50.
Nigga, that's highway speed. That's highway speed.
Yanking
Imagine,
underwater.
imagine, bro.
Yeah, underwater there's
Imagine,
more
BWB.
resistance because water is denser than air. So that motherfucker's strong to be doing that.
So, question for all my nerders out there, you know what I'm saying? That's 56 underwater. Does that change
I don't
without
know.
the water?
I don't think.
Without the water, not too sure. It definitely changes. It definitely slows from that speed to 0 because the fucker will be dead. But because water is denser and it has a higher resistance than just normal air does, if it was to somehow find a way to breathe on land, probably could speed that up. And it wouldn't know what the fuck happened either, though. Because it'd be like, why am I so fast?
Does it get faster when
I
you
don't
take
think
it
you
out the
can do
water?
it out of water.
Okay.
Yeah, it doesn't get faster because the fucking thing's dead.
And in case that wasn't bad enough, as seems to be a requirement for spawning on Australian servers, it's venomous.
Yep.
That harpoon also injects its prey with a highly potent neurotoxin that instantly paralyzes it. This means it cannot put up a fight as it is sucked into the snail's ginormous maw like a nightmarish version
Oh yeah,
of
thing
Kirby.
sucks you up like a Kirby.
And, just in case you thought for once you might be safe, cone snail venom is potent enough to kill 700 people with one sting. Oh, yeah,
What
and
the
there's no
fuck?
anti-venom. Because it's not enough that it can kill me. No, I have to die knowing there is zero counterplay. Who balanced this
You realizing also a mollusk player?
There's no
Fucking hell.
What? So one can kill how
They haven't
many?
studied it enough to create an
700?
anti-venom yet.
700
Nobody's
people with
fucking
one
ballsy enough to go near the fucking
That
thing.
mean when he say instant, he means
Except for a few
instant.
people.
He means soon as you're done. Oh, that scared the shit out of me because I was envisioning it.
No,
No, that's crazy work.
This
bro.
shrimp can
Oh,
cause...
this the mantis shrimp that do the same
Oh,
thing.
this motherfucker,
Now,
the thing
once
that
I
fucking
actually
causes
seen this
like
mantis
an
shrimp and what
explosion
they
every
were,
time it
Mike
fucking
Malak
punches
you know,
something.
what you mean?
When he got Logan one for his birthday,
Oh, yeah.
when he got him a mantis, that was a regular mantis shrimp. And then, cause when I saw the video, I'm like, it's not a mantis shrimp, was? And then years later, I seen the mantis shrimp. I'm like, oh, you know there wasn't no mantis shrimp, bro.
explosions.
My main goal is to
to blow up
Bring it back.
This
It's
shrimp
fist punch.
can cause
so
explosions.
hard and fast underwater that it creates a fucking explosion and actually sends a shockwave. These things can fucking stop your heart from the shockwave alone. if they fucking punch you, you're not coming back to the surface, guys.
My main goal is to
To
blow,
blow
up.
up.
Introducing the mantis shrimp, native to the West Indo-Pacific Ocean and possibly the coolest crustacean under
You're
the
close
sea.
enough to
Because
Australia.
this
But the most dangerous
fluorescent
too.
armored sausage is actually a voracious, bloodthirsty predator rocking enough surveillance
Hunting,
equipment to
boy.
scare the CIA with a weapon powerful enough
Yeah, I mean,
to
look at those
surpass Metal
eyeballs,
Gear.
dude.
See, the mantis shrimp is a highly effective predator, and they find and track their prey with easily the most advanced set of eyes on the fucking planet. First off,
100%.
each of these eye stalks can
like
rotate
them.
independently like a periscope, giving
Yep.
them a full 360 degrees of vision. However, more importantly, they can see colours we can't. You see, the
Yep.
mantis shrimp's eyes contain a full 15 photoreceptor cones compared to our 3. Which is a fancy way of saying they can see in 16K HDR with ray tracing enabled at 500 render distance.
Yep.
Now, not only is the visual clarity
I need to see that. I
Bro,
need to
let's,
like.
yeah, we trying to blow these niggas off the map. How about we look? This is our problem.
No, he's gonna blow you off the map, bro.
Yeah,
Fuck.
we thinking against each other.
Yeah, bro. Like, you know what? But man, we got a supervision. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
But that
The
shit,
power we
she through
can
shit.
have, yeah. Man.
Oh damn! Wow.
All right. Before he tells us, I'm assuming that the mantis shrimp strikes faster than the snail.
For sure.
So how
100%.
fast you think? If that's 56 miles an hour,
Because this
I'ma
motherfucker
say-
causes an explosion underwater if
110,
he punches that hard.
probably faster. But
Probably, I'll say probably faster than
I don't know exactly how fast.
you-
I
give
guess
me-
we'll
give me
find
a
out.
You said 110. I'm gonna do.
Come on, boys, let's get back to the more pass.
Okay.
I'm gonna say like 120.
One-
But I know because
We might be way-
Y'all wanna put money on that?
Yeah, it's a blink of an eye. It's a blink of an eye.
But okay, let's
unmatched, they can also see into the infrared and ultraviolet light spectrums.
I don't
And
wanna
despite
put
all
one of these
this,
boys
they
is in
still
a-
can't find who
Put one of these boys into a fucking teenager's bedroom, like a teenage boy's bedroom. I can guarantee you it will become so petrified that it will just fucking die.
asked. What they can, however, find is their next meal. The mantis shrimp subsists on a diet of fish, worms, squidward, and, most importantly, Mr. Krabs. Now,
Oh, they be
crabs
cracking them.
famously
Most
exist
importantly.
inside of a
You can
defensive
hear it.
shell. So, how does this
can
polite
hear it.
little gentleman break into the shell? Simple. He throws hands.
literally.
That's right, weighing in at only 90 grams and 38 centimeters in
God.
length, the mantis shrimp has a punch that produces 15,000 newtons of force. That is
Yep.
176 newtons per gram.
Okay.
So if a human was capable of that same kind of force, a right hook from someone who weighs 80 kilo would be like getting hit in the face with 6 sticks of dynamite.
Damn.
Now, to produce that force, its claw needs to be moving at 83 kilometers.
That's
It was
slower.
less. It was less.
I would've
But
expected
it's
it to be
it's the
faster.
force, though, I
Yeah,
guess.
that's but
Portable through water and a
Slower
chlorine glass.
speed, higher, probably higher force type shit.
An hour,
Yeah.
which is so fast it creates a vacuum in the water called a cavitation bubble, which
And it
then
explodes.
immediately collapses at such a speed it creates a miniature explosion that flashbangs the target and reaches a temperature hotter than the surface of the sun. Mr. Krabs is getting disintegrated.
Oh, immediately. Money. Oh, my.
This shrimp
Hey,
hotter than the surface of the sun.
Yeah,
in an instant, too.
the stuff in the
That's
sun's
like-
only like 4,000
like
something.
that.
3,000,
Like you're
4,000
done.
something?
That crab in there.
Can't remember. I'm not going to pretend I know, but I think it's roughly around that range.
You're going through it, bro. That's crazy word.
What
You
the
see it?
hell?
That's Debo coming out. Dun-dun. He's just walking on the bottom of the
And he
seafloor.
can't get away from it either, bro.
This adorable little octopus is also
No, the blue
world's
ring
deadliest.
octopus.
Introducing the blue-ringed octopus, a
Yep.
species of cephalopod native
It's
to
kinda hard
Australia,
to
and in a shock
not
to
get that right. Of
precisely
course it's
0
fast.
people at this point, it's venomous. Because of
I know
course it's
everyone was
venomous.
shocked.
Why wouldn't it
How
be
are they
venomous? That
holding it?
So venomous is where it bites you. It right.
Venomous is if it enters your bloodstream, it can kill you. Poisonous is if it's swallowed, it can kill you. So those are the two differences. Poison needs to be swallowed for it to be harmful. It can be injected and cause harm, but nowhere near the degree if it was ingested, if it's going to do it at all. And then venom needs to be injected to be effective in any way, I think. But it can be ingested, albeit it will make you sick, but nowhere to the degree of if it was to enter your bloodstream directly.
Right, and then
Okay.
poisonous
Must be
is
like-
where you eat it, right?
Yep.
Right.
Like we both don't know, but
I know,
like you not knowing just kind of makes it worse.
Huh?
Because I need
You don't know either. So
You
what the hell's
older.
the difference?
You're older.
By a year, what that
That's
mean?
enough, nigga.
What?
1 year
It's
difference
enough.
is reality.
That'd make my life way too fucking easy. Now, to its credit, unlike most of the toxic bullshit in this hellscape I call home, they at least have the common decency to be coloured like a fucking neon sign. However,
I mean,
it
yeah, they
immediately
do look
loses
poisonous.
this credit by being the octopus equivalent of a fucking hobbit, coming in smaller than a 50-cent coin. And
See,
this is a
Let's be
problem.
honest, bro. Let's be honest. Stuff like this, granted they're natives to Australia, but
I'm
stuff like
getting
this
that
is
for
why I get in
fucking.
no ocean.
Why was there a pop up
I
for?
don't. Jellyfish, sharks, that's the first line. Everything else is
sharks.
yeah, sharks and jellyfish is enough.
Niggas be like, sharks only don't even.
Sharks don't eat people, but they bite.
Sharks don't eat people, no, but they will. Yeah, they will fucking bite your limb off. They will come up and be like, "Ooh, what's this?"
They was fucking them niggas up.
The last year, when she in Galveston, got a leg bit a chunk out that ball.
Bit of cat
That's what I'm saying, bro. Y'all tripping.
Because it is the most venomous octopus in the world. That's right, this fluoro spaghetti ball is packed to the brim with neurotoxin.
Of course
More
it's
specifically,
fucking neurotoxin.
tetrodotoxin.
Oh, the
you
same
know,
one
the
for the
same
puffer?
shit that turns cooking a puff fish into a quick time event. Yeah, these little guys are packing it
Same
too.
one.
However, because it is Australian, the blue-ringed octopus is on violence timing and is the only animal in the world to use this as an offensive measure by way of a venomous bite. But what does the venom actually do? Well, imagine you're wading
so it
through
is
the
the
rock
bite.
pools with the homies, and you accidentally disturb this little gentleman's residence. The blue ring, taking the American approach to home defense, suctions onto your leg and bites you. Best part, it's completely painless. So if you're distracted by how thick your mate's looking in those Speedos, you aren't going to feel shit. That
You
is,
looking in
until
the
your face
Speedos.
starts tingling like TV static. It's warm out here under the sun, but you weren't sweating like this for
Imagine starting to feel it while you still in the water. You didn't feel the bite, but you just out there.
Oh my god, dude.
Or the niggas that's like,
now you dead.
the dudes is like, oh, my leg falling asleep. Let me just go.
Let me just
You
go.
get on the beach, I'll be right there. My leg
And
falling.
just fucking
my leg,
die.
My leg falling. Jimmy!
5 minutes ago, and now you got a headache. You start to feel sick,
Jimmy dead,
weak. You go to call out, but your voice comes out slurred like you just knocked back a bottle of vodka.
Vodka?
That's not an ounce.
And then suddenly, your legs come out from under you, and you hit the beach. Fun fact about tetrodotoxin. It's a paralytic. Freezes up your muscles one by one. Start with your
Yep.
arms and legs, which is why you're kissing the sand. You know what else is a muscle?
Your heart.
Your diaphragm, the muscle that controls your breathing.
breathing.
And yeah, turns those bad boys off too. And so, your chest stops rising and falling, and you suffocate to death right there on the beach. Now, you may be wondering, how come no one called an
Sorry, way to
ambulance? That's easy. They didn't have time to.
Huh?
You went up to meet
Yep.
your ancestors in under 20 minutes. God ordered your ass with same-day shipping, and this little delivered.
The crazy
Fucking
part about all of that is that
It's not even enough time for the ambulance to fucking leave the hospital.
First 10 minutes, 5 to 10 is like, what's happening?
Yeah,
like,
that's it.
You
Yep.
already lost
First
10
5
minutes.
to 10 minutes, you're already done. By the time you realize what's going on, you're fucked. Absolutely gone.
I don't know.
This country's fucking dangerous, man.
Okay.
I love living it.
I told y'all he freaked out.
Much as I can hate it sometimes.
This snake can take your arm off.
Tis but a scratch.
Of course it can.
I love Monty Python and the Holy Grail, bro.
Scratch your arms off.
Introducing the fertile ants, a species of pit viper native to South America.
Ah, look at me. Yeah. I knew it. It couldn't
American.
be America. I just knew it. South.
And Mexico, with this particular nope rope having quite possibly
That particular
one of
danger
the
noodle.
nastiest
Nope
fucking
rope.
bites in the world. This is a fairly major problem because this little has the temperament of an eshay at a train station. Being incredibly aggressive and extremely territorial.
Yeah, Eshay Bob Bain at the station.
Hey, more parts. Let's run night range, Clint.
Give me your ciggy bar. You alright, bar?
We got two different
This
perspectives.
is my station, bar.
He roasted the dude. I'm like, he love Elder too much. Let's run night range, Clint.
Come on, bro. What about boy say? We'll just chop it up, bro. But bro, so basic. So sorry.
Territorial. In fact, this toxic
Get his
garden
Tim's
hose
bra.
is such an aggressive little Within its range, it makes up an average of 50% of all snake bites. However, despite the huge number of attacks, it's only fatal in 6% of bites.
Okay.
So
They gotta
why is
figure
it
out
such
that
a
shit.
problem? Just because you live the bite doesn't mean you'll want to. You see, when a
Yep.
fertile ant bites you, this massive viper sinks its huge inch-long fangs into your
Oy.
skin and injects you with 2 teaspoons of venom. You will at this point notice a little status effect bar appear on the bottom of your screen. Don't worry about that. That's a mystery Muscatool little...
Mystery Muscatool.
That's a
Oh,
lot
for
of venom.
fuck's sake.
That's a hell of a
You're really
lot.
bringing fucking Mickey Mouse into this shit, bro.
For you
What
to
the
just
fuck,
lick-
bro? Oh
that's
my
later.
god, bro.
Upon being
What
bitten,
the
your
fuck?
blood pressure immediately crashes lower than the stock market, and you start to
Yeah,
feel
valid.
very ill. The bite wound feels like you've been shot in the f***ing leg, you start sweating like someone's looking through your browser history, and then you start puking your guts up. Shortly followed by your collapse into the ground in agony.
It's basically cancer.
Now, fertile ant's venom...
That was King.
No.
You can't tell me that wasn't King.
Oh,
You can't tell me that wasn't
That was
King.
the yes King.
Punishing the nigga.
Now, fertile ant's venom is hemorrhagic, so while you're having a frat boy moment on the ground,
Yep.
the venom is breaking down the walls of your blood vessels, causing massive internal
hemorrhages.
bleeding.
Yeah,
At the
just
same
do that,
time,
right?
As it
it's
says.
seeping into your bloodstream, causing it to thicken and start throwing
Bro, what the Come on, bro. You missed it earlier. The second time he just showed
Omni.
clots. But hey, you're in luck. You were the buddy when you got bitten. They rush you to the hospital, and because it's such a common snake bite, they have
okay,
the
they got the
anti-venom
shit figured
on
out,
hand
that's it.
and administer it immediately, counteracting the venom's effects. There is just one problem. The mystery Muscatool is still there, because anti-venom is not necromancy. So, all the dead tissue around the bite caused by the blood clots and
Right.
internal bleeding, still very dead. In fact, it's so
it
dead
doesn't-
that it is rotting on your still alive body in a process called necrosis. I can't show you a photo of necrosis because it's genuinely disgusting.
Yep.
But to
That
put
is
it in a term you can
honestly
understand,
that fucking
the snake
vile that
applies
you cannot show it on
scarlet
YouTube.
rot.
You gotta look at that,
Now,
bro.
so long as
So
that
the SpongeBob.
rot's still attached to you, it's gonna spread. So, there's only one way to stop it.
Oh,
Bang.
I will never be going
Bye
to
bye,
South
Lim.
America now.
it's a lot of places I
Hey.
want to go.
Never going to South
What
America.
the hell?
I want to go to Texas because I
This
got a lot
is
of friends
the
there.
deadliest
I want to just go
snake
to where
in
all
the
my friends are in the US.
Introducing the inland taipan, and
Oh,
being the
Sorry, I'm gonna pause it here. Like where I want to go in the world is I want to visit my friends around the world. I want to go to Japan because I want to go to Japan, and I just so happen to have a friend over there as well. I want to go to the US and visit all my friends over there because that's where the majority of my friends are. I've got some friends in other countries, but I can't remember where they were. But yeah, America and Japan are the two places I want to really go.
Deadliest venom noodle in the world, I will give you exactly one guess as to where it's found.
Australia, bruh.
It's Australia, of course it's fucking Australia. Be
Yeah, of course
so
it fucking
serious
is.
here.
Isn't it called the Indian Taipan?
No, it's a different
That was the name,
Taipan.
right?
No, I don't think he said Indian. I don't think he said
The inland Taipan, and
Inland.
being the deadliest venom noodle. So serious here. Where the f else did you think you were going to find it? Canada? More specifically, as the name suggests, the Taipan is found inland in the outback. Luckily, extremely far from civilization. Because this
100%.
homicidal hospital hose is the definition
Homicidal
of
hospital
size doesn't matter. Because despite having extremely small fangs for a venomous snake, coming in at only 6.2 millimeters,
They are
the
small.
Taipan is here to show you that you
Hey man, small size, big power, baby.
Bro, it's all about the motion in the ocean, bro.
You can pack a punch at that thing,
You know
bro.
what I'm saying?
Don't give up.
If you only got 2 inches, bro, start punching it in the back of the head.
Make them feel something.
absolutely f***ing can feel less than an inch because those fangs contain the statistically deadliest snake venom on the fucking planet.
Wow.
Yeah, Taipan venom is a pina colada of pain, containing but not
100% it
limited
would
to hemotoxins to cause blood
Hemotoxins?
clots,
Yep.
myotoxins for paralysis and necrosis, nephrotoxins to
Don't
shut
look
down
this
your
up.
kidneys, and 3 different kinds of neurotoxin. Needless to say, if it bites you, you will get a headache,
You're dead.
vomit up the entire contents of your stomach,
paralyzed.
collapse to the ground in agonizing pain, and then your heart and lungs will stop, sending you to meet God in under 15 minutes.
Bro,
You lucky you got that.
Why is
Yeah.
everything so quick to kill you? And it's not quick and painless.
Yeah, it's like a
No,
bullet.
it's 15 minutes of
Shotgun.
suffering.
yeah, it's
Up
Missile.
to 15
Where
minutes
They
of
don't kill
suffering.
bombs. You know what I'm saying? You're right under that motherfucker instantaneous.
You basically suffering in front of it, and it can just do as it pleases.
Yeah, it'll keep biting you.
You there for
More than likely, too. It won't be one and
Pretty
done.
much. All y'all that
Always
live
stay
in the
latched on.
outback, like because you love wildlife, or maybe your family just happen to be from there. Good luck.
Get out of there.
Cheers, Cobber.
Too much.
That one bite contains enough toxin to do that to 100 people. But the funniest
Yep.
part,
It's still not as bad as that other joint that could kill 700 people.
700
That
people.
fucking
700,000 people.
of this
And
snake's
deceased
venom
now.
is that in the wild, they only hunt rats and f***ing mice. The deadliest venom on the planet, and they are
just for
using it to
rodents.
pack up
Yeah.
Remy
Don't
the
even need
rat.
that.
It's like hunting a
I
rabbit
hate
with a
that.
f***ing orp.
Remy and Stuart Little.
I've ever seen in my entire
Get him out of here.
You know, y'all know Mike did that to a rabbit.
Got him gone.
Then hid the body.
He hopped in front of the top.
Then hid the
No.
body.
Hopped in front of
And
the
he was
target.
like,
Got him gone.
hey, bro, don't tell him. The crazy part, he missed. He missed and still ripped that nigga face off. I was like,
Oh my god. What the fuck? Anyways. Alright, that's it for part 2 of Australian reacting to Americans reacting to Australia. What the fuck? I really like these guys. I hope they come out with more videos as more pars brings out more things. Anyways, again, as per usual, link to the video will be in the description down below when this goes to YouTube. Go show these guys some love, give them a like, give them a sub. I know they got already over 1 million, but do it anyways. Watch the original video. Don't just fucking go from me. And, yeah. Alright. Keep being good cunts. Love you all, and hopefully I'll see you guys in the next video or next stream. Later, bitches.